Hello and welcome to the Grateful and Thriving Mums podcast. I'm your host, Hannah Barker, busy mum of 4, best-selling author and first-time podcaster. I can't wait to bring you today's episode around being intentional. So I wanted to do this episode around setting intentions. It's something that I have been doing for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Been having a new routine that I'm creating, which has actually been helping me to set a better routine in the morning, set a better routine at night. And it's all through something called intention setting. It's something that I've always been intrigued about, because I've heard a lot of people flying the word around and saying about how powerful it is and about how much it changes their day, starting their day with intention. So for me, what I do, I've started to incorporate now into my morning routine and to my night routine, is having a journal. So with my journal, I have prompts that I use on a day-to-day, morning and night, which is something that I do through my own journals that I have got. And I find using the prompts that I've got, I've found it being super helpful. I've been able to create a calmer morning, a calmer night routine, and I've been able to have better sleep with reason. Obviously, at the minute, I have got a 1-year-old that isn't very good at sleeping, but journaling is something that I find really helpful, and it is something that I've put into my mum's kit. It's something that really helps me. So one of the things I find, like, I have a different thing each time. I have different things in my toolkit that I know I can grab for when I need them. And intention setting is one of the things that really, really helps me. So the idea of it is you're super specific of what it is that you're wanting to achieve in the day. So tapping into your feelings, tapping into how your day will be, how you want day to unfold. So with mine, I tend to put in an I am statement, because in the morning is the most powerful time, along with at night time, where your brain is in more of a brainwash state, if you will. That's probably the best way to describe it, because you're more open to change and you're more open to creating a different impact as well. So what I find is first thing in the morning is something that is like a non-negotiable time for me. So I set that time aside. It doesn't have to take too long. So I usually set about 10 minutes aside, because I find 10 minutes is manageable for me. If I need longer, I'll obviously get up a little bit earlier and have that more extra time that I need. But what I'm super specific on what it is that I want to achieve. So if I want to be more motivated, or I want to be more organized, then I will write in a tense of I am organized, I am motivated. So I'm bringing that to me as well. And the reason why I say the first thing in the morning and the last thing at night is because it is more, your brain is more open to change and adapting things, because it's not got your other side of the brain where you're doubting things, because you're more open to changes. So it's something that I've learned along the way that has really changed things for me. And I've found that it has really created such an impact, because I've had that intention around about what I want to achieve in the day. And it has helped me to have that lasting change as well. So I always write in an I am statement, because it's something that I'm wanting to bring into my day. So I'm more on the wavelength and believe it as well, because instead of looking at my phones, that's one thing that we can get stuck into, that habit of, as soon as we wake up, we need to check our phones. And that straight away puts you into your stress side of the brain, which is something that you don't really want to start your day on. So it was something that I've started to change in my day, because I find when I look at my phone, I can get quite annoyed with things, or it can set my day up to a bad day, basically. So I like to do my journaling prompts, and I find that my journaling really helps me set up my day for success. And one of the things that is one of the journaling prompts I use is, what is my intention today? What is it that I want to achieve today? What do I want to bring in today? How do I want to feel today? So I'm tapping into different sides of what I'm wanting to work on as well. And I find by having gratitude alongside it as well, so I'll have my intention setting, I'll have what I want to do within my day, so like a to-do list, but I'd only put things on there that are my non-negotiables, or I split my list into two so that it's more so it's more doable, and it's not a big massive list where I'm thinking, right, I need to get all this done in like selected time. So I like to do it in a way that feels good for me as well. Otherwise, I won't do it. I won't be motivated to do it. So with intention setting, you just have to be super specific of what it is that you're wanting to achieve, and the end result of how you'll feel once you've done that as well. And you will have wobbles through the day, but if you have that energy in mind of what it is that you're working towards, it really helps you bring yourself out of that. So a lot of the time we can get stuck out of that flow, and we can get stuck into our energy of things aren't working out. So we tend to start our day on a bad thing. So one thing happens and then something else happens. It's like that domino effect. So by having intention setting, you're able to change things, and you're able to have something set in stone that is going to keep you on task as well. And I find as well, if I feel like I'm slipping myself out of what my intention for the day is, I'll pause, I'll do a few deep breaths, or I'll go for a walk. I'll basically shake it off and start again, because it doesn't matter how many times you restart your day, just as long as you're moving forward and you're being able to keep up that momentum. So that's one of the things that I find really helps. And by having the journaling in there as well, you find that it creates a bigger impact because it's on paper, it's there in black and white. And when you say it to yourself over and over, it starts to unfold in your day. So it is something that I find that really helps as well. So just having your clear intention for the day of what it is that you want to achieve and what it is you want to get out of your day, and just keeping yourself on task with it. And then another thing that I have been doing is finding an affirmation that will make me feel unstoppable, that'll make me drive forward. And it's something again that I refer back to. And if I find myself slipping back into a bit of a negative Nelly mindset, I will go back in, do my mindful breathing, think of my two affirmations, because you're resetting yourself. So you're reconnecting with yourself as well. Because whenever you do mindful breathing, you take the stress out of your head and you're more in calmer state. So you're able to mold things a little bit better as well. So I use intention setting alongside my mindful breathing because it's something that keeps me on task. And it's something I find that really helps. So intention setting is so powerful once you use it to your advantage, but you have to be super specific with it. You have to have an end goal in mind of what it is that you're wanting to achieve for that day. And it doesn't have to take too long either. And if you can't journal it out, you can always say it out loud. Instead of looking at your phone, maybe do this instead, and do whatever it is that feels right for you, that works for your routine. And sticking to it for 20, they say it takes 21 days to form a habit. So sticking to it for 21 days. But if you can do it for longer, then that's better, because then it becomes part of your routine and it becomes something that you just do without actually having to think about it, because it's just there. So I have been doing it for the last sort of 3 weeks or so, and it has been slowly tying in together. I have still had wobbles along the way, but then I've brought myself back, I've stripped it back, and I've gone back to myself again, and I've started again and started the process again. It doesn't even have to take you that long to do. You can literally change in a few seconds. And it's something that intention setting, if you use it to your advantage, you'll find that your day changes as well, because your mindset's different, because you're not actually thinking about, oh, this is going to go wrong or that's going to go wrong, because you're already in the energy of, no, this is happening. This is what I want to happen. This is happening, because you're in the state of anything is possible. Whereas if you're in the state of you're on your phone and you're scrolling for like 10 minutes, you could see a post that really triggers you and it just sets your day off to a bad start. it's those little things that add to the bigger things, and it's like that domino effect. So by having your intentions in mind, it really helps. So what I tend to have a few journal prompts I use. If I can't do them all at the same time, I will do them when I finish work or do them in the evening. So my first one is, what is my intention for today? So I'm super specific on there. I also have on there, what are my goals for today? So no matter how small, I'm still making those small steps towards them. And then one of my biggest journal prompts, which has really been an eye-opener for me, is what would make today amazing. And it's thinking of all those different things. It doesn't even have to be something it doesn't even have to be something exciting as such. It can just be, oh, I want it to be calm today, or I want to have a flowing day today. I don't want to have the busy mood. I want to have a nice, calm, content day. And it doesn't have to take you a lot of time to do it. So those journal prompts will help you as well. And one of the other journal prompts that I do use is, how will I prime my body today? So that's like, what will I do to uplift myself? So I have a favorite song that I use, that I do it while I'll tighten with brushing my teeth, because when I tighten with brushing my teeth, it's something that's part of my routine, and it obviously becomes second nature then. So mine is, I put on one of my favorite songs, brushing my teeth, and I do a bit of a dancing around, so I'm getting rid of all that negative energy that I don't want. I'm moving my body, and I'm starting my day off for success. So that is something that really, really helps alongside that as well. And then at the end of my day, I will do a quick thing of what went well today, what could I have done better, and then I check with how I feel by the end of the day with doing this routine as well, because it's normal to have those dips, but it's recognizing when you're having those and what's being the trigger to having the dips in your emotions and whatnot. And nobody is ever 100% happy all the time, so it's perfectly normal to have days where you're feeling a bit deflated, a bit lost, or whatever else. But it's the whole fact of having something that keeps you in the energy of feeling good. So if you're feeling really low, then move your body. If you're feeling a little bit stagnant with your energy, go for a walk. Do things that really uplift you so you can stay in that mindset and have something at the back of your mind. So another thing that I have been doing is having an image in that as a visualization, because that's super powerful as well. So when I've had those dips, I've been able to tap into those visualizations and actually have something that I can go back to and feel calm with and feel content, which has really helped me stay in my mindset as well. Like I said, it's not perfect, and I do still have the wobbles, but it is something that I've been doing for the last 3 weeks, and it has changed so much of my morning routine and nighttime routine. So that's what I've got for you today. I would love for you to share this episode. I would love to know what your thoughts are on this episode. And I am super excited to be delivering you this training this week. Well, this episode this week for intention setting and how powerful it is and how much it can transform your day. And I'm so grateful for you listening to this podcast. Thank you so much for listening to the Grateful and Thriving Mums podcast. I'm your host, Hannah Barker, busy mum of 4, best-selling author, and first-time podcaster. I look forward to speaking to you soon.